welcome to ACE Newsroom in Studio B. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ann.
And today's topic is the super scary, bad-smelling K2. This synthetic marijuana is a hallucinogen. K2 is smoked, usually in joints, but sometimes in pipes. And some people make it into tea. K2 was created in 2004 in Europe by a company with the name of the Psychedelic. It became very popular in 2007 and has been transported to other countries and duplicated ever since.
Wow, that's a very new drug. Thanks for letting us know about that. And right now we're going to Caitlin, our off-scene reporter.
Thank you for that introduction, Anne. So we know a few things about K2. Let's go deeper into that. It's also known as spice, and some other names are Bliss, Bombay Blue, Black Mamba, and Moon Rocks. Officer Gary, can you please tell us any of the legal consequences for using K2?
The legal consequence for use is a 1-year misdemeanor. Possession would be a 2-year felony, and to sell it is a 7-year felony. Back in July 1st of 2012, the state of Michigan changed the law where they made these consequences for the use, possession, and the sale of K2. Before that, they really didn't have a law in place because the chemical makeup that basically gets you high in the K2, it would be changed. You could just change a little bit in the chemical and it would be changed, and the federal government couldn't keep up with that. So ultimately they just came out with a blanket law that covers any kind of synthetic marijuana. And they still list all the chemical ingredients that they're still outlawed, but they cover it in more of a blanket law now.
Oh wow, well that's a lot to process.
Sorry.
Is there anything else that we should know about using it?
It's not very safe. Most of it's manufactured in other countries besides the U.S. So basically they put whatever chemicals they want into it. It comes into this country, we don't know what's on it. So you're basically, if you use it, you're smoking something that you have no idea where it came from, what's in it, and things of that nature. So you're kind of taking a gamble. I've seen where it just makes people real mellow and they're basically ready to pass out. I've also seen where it makes people crazy. We had a case in Farmington Hills where a kid 2 summers ago said that he heard voices inside his head and the devil told him to gouge the eyes of his cat out, so that's what he did. So before we had the K2 possession laws and use laws, we couldn't do anything about that, but he was charged with animal cruelty and he ended up going to jail for that. So it kind of runs the gamut of all sorts of things that it can do to you.
Well, thank you, Officer Gary,
Absolutely.
for telling us that. The commercial break.
Hey, my name is Amanda, and this is my best friend, Alex. In July, she started experimenting with drugs. This is what drugs can do to you. They can even be deadly.
Don't be stupid. Don't do drugs.
In 2011, it was reported that 11% of high school seniors in the U.S. were said to be using K2. Nevertheless, K2 is an addictive drug. It's a lot like marijuana. K2 gives the same euphoric high that marijuana does. Because K2 is a new drug, it is still unknown how many people abuse or die from K2 per year. K2 is a dangerous drug. Don't use it.
Hello again, thanks for staying with us.
Yes, and welcome back to ACE Newscast. Earlier, Emma gave you some great things on K2. Now we'll go in-depth on the effects of K2 spice. Some short terms of spice are loss of control of body movements. Also, pale skin and sweating are common. They also tend to have no response to pain. Blood pressure and heart rate tend to increase. Heart palpitations are common to someone who has smoked K2. Lastly, people experience vomiting. The mental effects of spice are hallucinations, delusions, and paranoia. One social effect is agitation. Well, thank you for listening. Now to Caitlin for a story about someone on K2.
Hello once again. Now we're back to talking about K2 and some other interesting facts as well. And some are hitting fairly close to home. Some facts that you didn't know about spice is that it gives you suicidal and homicidal thoughts. Some ex-K2 users have said that while they were on the drug, they felt whispers in their voices telling them to kill themselves and their families. Unfortunately, this brings me to my next topic. Earlier last year, a man that belonged to St. Fabian Church of Parish was killed. His son was said to be using K2, and that very night he killed his own father. This is a side effect of the spice. Recently, however, it seems that bath salts are moving up on the drug list as well. I've been trying to find a person who uses bath salts since the last person who was said to be using them tried to eat someone's face off. Unfortunately, that hasn't been going so well for me.
Hey, you!
Well, that's all the time I have for today. We're gonna go to a commercial break. Please stay tuned, and we'll see you later.
If you're suffering from an addiction to spice, Brighton Center for Recovery can help. We're the second oldest drug treatment facility in the country and the first to be licensed in Michigan. 2/3 of the staff here are recovering addicts, and they know what you're going through. How do you like your tea, Anne?
It's good.
Anne, what are you doing?
Yeah, and we have TV tomorrow. Give me the...
Here at Brighton, we treat nearly 2,400 patients a year, and we have even helped M&M live a healthy, sober lifestyle.
Oh my God.
Thanks for watching Ace Newscast. I hope you enjoyed the show. See you next week.
Yeah, after rehab.
Yeah, well.
Ace Newsroom is...
Okay. Oh my God.
Delusions and paranoia are the social in-depth on the effects of K2 spice.
So short.
Oh my God.
Damn, Anne.
Effects of spice are loss of control. Lost control body movement. Also, pale skin and sweating a comment.
Are you on K2, Anne?
Oh, not the shot. Oh, wait. Okay, Kaylin, please don't fall.
Stop, are you filming?
Yeah, I'm there filming.
Wait. I don't want to. Well, that's all the time I have for today. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
Ah, they're in the shot. Dad!
Wait.
Talk as you walk.
Oh.
Okay, speak loud.
You're suffering from an addiction to spice.
We're not doing this. We have 10 minutes.
A little bit.
Just be a little quieter. Just a little. You just talk really. Oh, I'm recording this.
If you're suffering from an addiction to spice, Brighton Center for Recovery can help.
Stop laughing!
Center for Recovery can help. We're the second oldest.
Wait, he's chewing.
Shut up!
That's gonna be in the scene, I guarantee.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, I'm sorry. Don't chew. Don't speak any words whatsoever. It's great.
Anne, what are you doing?
Wait, not yet! I thought you
You stole our recovery.
This ain't working.
I'm recording that.
Hello again, and thanks for staying tuned.
Yes, and welcome back to Ace Newscast. Earlier, I'm gonna give you some. My voice right
Hello again, thanks for staying tuned.
No, wait, my poster's not up.
in depth on the effects of K2. Some short-term effects are loss of control body movement,